Krista again. Welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing the sketch for the Hip Kit Club challenge for this week. And I'm going to be scrapping this photo of me and my son. It was just a cute photo and I really liked it a lot. So I thought it was perfect. So I'm going to be using the Truly Grateful collection by Paige Evans. I just love this collection. I can't get enough of it. And I decided, and I love this paper too. The paper with the little, it reminds me of little swatches of fabric, only it's paper. And I'm going to cut out a bunch of big hearts, then a little bit smaller hearts, and I'm going to stack them on top of each other on top of these little square blocks of pattern paper. And I don't show you every single one because I do use a lot of them, because as you saw in the sketch that I showed a second ago, it shows that there are quite a few squares on there, and also stitching, which I'm not a sewer, so this challenge was very challenging for me. So I'm just going in and I'm using the different 6x8 pattern paper from the Truly Grateful collection too, and I'm using my little puncher and I'm punching out hearts from the different pattern papers, and I'm just kind of trying to match them up a little bit with each square. I mean, they don't have to be perfectly matched up, and just, you know, seeing what goes with. I mean, mostly this whole collection goes together, so there really isn't a big difference. So I'm going in, and I love this paper. That zigzag, I love that. And a lot of people have been doing a lot of great layouts with it too. So there you see them all. Those are the ones I'm going to use. And I did do a little smaller heart on top of those, and I'm going to make them kind of three-dimensional. And now I'm going in with my small heart puncher that kind of makes it like confetti. And I'm going to scatter those around my page too, because this is kind of what I had going in my head. So I don't copy the exact sketch that they have. I went a little bit off of it a little bit, only because I'm not a great sewer, so I don't sew very well. And I do have a sewing machine, but I don't know how to use it. So I ended up trying to use it and I failed. So I ended up going in and sewing by hand, which worked out fine. It just took me a lot longer. But it did turn out, I think it turned out pretty good. So I'm just finishing up cutting these out, and don't worry, I don't show you every single one. I just took each pattern paper, cut one out from each one of them that I used already with the hearts. And I don't end up using all of them, but I'm sure I can use them for another project. So this photo of me and my son was so cute. He was playing on his tablet, and I just reached over and kissed him, and my husband happened to be right there, and he took the picture, and it was just like the cutest picture ever. But I do end up cutting it out. I cut the heart out of the photo and just have us in there, because that background stuff, I didn't want that in there. So it was just something my husband messed around with on his computer, on his tablet. Oh, you see my daughter's hand in there. I told you guys, you're always going to see my kids. They're always sticking their hands in there and want to see stuff, but that's okay, because I want them to be creative and see what I do, and it makes them want to be creative. So I'm just finishing punching out my hearts, and there they all are. Now I'm going in now and I'm distressing the edges of each one of these squares and the hearts. Not the tiny hearts, the bigger hearts that are going on the squares. Because I want them to look three-dimensional, so distressing them makes it, you know, pop off the page a little bit more. So I'm kind of bending them, distressing them, just to make them look, you know, three-dimensional. And I show you a couple of those that I do. And this distresser I'm using is a Tim Holtz distresser. I really love it. It works great. I actually have a haul coming up that I just did, and I got a Sizzix one too. It's an all-in-one tool, and it normally is 20 bucks, and I got it for like $3 something at Hobby Lobby. Though they still have those orange stickers, they're still sticking them on things because they're putting new stuff out for the holidays. So get out there if you can, because I couldn't believe the die cutting stuff was on sale now, and that stuff's very expensive. So look for my haul and go check it out. So now I'm just gonna go in and I'm just gonna glue these down with my little tape runner. And I just keep like trying to, you know, bend them upward because I want them to be three-dimensional and pop off the page. And I do also go in and sew these. Yep, I sew every single one. And I ended up going out and buying another sewing machine because the one I have is so high-tech that I can't figure it out, even reading the directions. That's how terrible I am with sewing. So anyways, now back to the video. So now I'm going in, and I told you guys before, these are my glimmer mists, and I absolutely love these mists. I love them. I use them on all my mixed media. One is called Plum Purple. The other one is called Sunflower, and the other one is called Golden Salmon. And they're all shimmer mist sprays. And I just went in, sprayed. I didn't even add water. I just sprayed. After I gessoed my paper, I sprayed them on, and it just came out looking really shiny and pretty. So now you saw my paper there, how I'm going for, and you see that I already stitched them down. And now they had this wooden veneer in the Truly Grateful kit that I really liked, that was just begging to be stitched also. As you can see, it's got the holes in it. So I went in with one of my Distress inks, my not Distress, sorry, my Glimmer Mist inks. They're Tattered Angels. I got them at Tuesday morning. And I just dabbed it a little bit after I sprayed it. It was no big deal. And I let it to the side to dry. So now I'm going in with these frames that we got in the Hip Kit Club collection. And I'm going to use one of them, this gold one. And I'm just going to use part of the frame, not the whole thing. And I'm just going to back my photo with it. And I just went in and backed my my picture with that pattern paper too, which is from the Truly Grateful collection. And I am going to go in with another one. And it's another part of the Truly Grateful collection. Everything I use is from the Truly Grateful collection. There might be just a few little things that I may have not used, like the paints, of course. And I think, no, I used everything from the Truly Grateful and the white cardstock. That's the only thing I didn't use from that collection. So, and then of course these frames, but I only used one. So now I'm just going to go in and glue all my papers to the backing of my photo. And as you could see, I had a heart die cut that I used, and I just used it in my machine to cut out the picture because I wanted it to be a heart. And I'm distressing everything because I just want it to look, I just want it to have that look. And my picture's going to go in that big blank area there. So you see my stitching, it's not the greatest, but I think it just gives the page more interest, right? I'll just go with that. It gave it more interest. I'm laughing at myself. So I go in with this frame, and I really love these frames. They're really awesome. And I actually saw Missy Williams do a whole layout with just frames, and it was so cool. And I'm thinking about scrap lifting it because I really liked what she did. She did a lot of mixed media on top of them too, and it was really cool. She did like all the black and white frames. I don't know if you guys seen it or not, but if you didn't, go check it out because I just love her. So now I'm going to go in and I'm going to back my photo with put this craft foam on the back of my photo because I want to raise my photo off the page like I always do. And like I told you, I get this from Walmart. It's cheap craft foam. It's in the kids section. And I'm going to glue the back because you got to use glue on gesso and on any mixed media. Otherwise, your stuff will not stick if you use your tape gun. So make sure you use your glue. And then I wanted to use this other piece that I cut off of the frame because I thought the flowers are really pretty. And I knew if I didn't use it now, it was just going to go in the box and I probably would forget about it. So I decided to fussy cut it a little bit, and it's going to go in that corner there. And I did play around with it a little bit, tried it somewhere else and somewhere else. And I'm not really that great with clusters, and like, I really try. I really do. But sometimes I can't do it. I don't know what it is. Just like backing my photos with different pattern papers, I have to like really think about it. I'm not like quick like these other ladies. They just do it and it's like nothing. It seems like it's nothing to them. And with me, I struggle with it. I don't know if any of you guys do, but I do. So now you see I sewed it. I just went in with some twine that I had, and it was gold, yellow with gold in it. And I just went with the thread and I went through it. And then I taped the back of it with some washi tape so it would stay. And that was it. That was really easy to do. That stitching was simple for me. And now I'm just looking through the rest of the collection. I'm looking at the die cuts to see if there's anything else I can add. I do add those flowers that you see where they are. And then I really like the heart, but it was too big. So I didn't use the heart. But I did go in with this that says Picture Perfect, and I thought it was really nice, and I liked the color. It went well with the page. So that does go there. And then I put those away because the rest of them are pretty big, and I didn't want too many big embellishments on here because of all the hearts that I already put on there and the squares. So now I'm going through the smaller stuff, and I was thinking about using a couple other things, but I didn't end up using them. There was just too much. And I was going to use this tag. And now that I look at it, I should have, but I didn't. So, but that's okay. So I go through the rest. I'm sure it'll get used, right? So then I was going to use that You Are Loved. But then I'm like, there's already a lot of hearts on here. And I just wanted to bring something else in. So, I did decide my title though, and my title is going to end up being You and Me that you see on the bottom there, the gold. But first I glued down my all these little hearts because they all had to be glued down. So it did take me a while to glue these down. And I kind of made everything, in an even line. I wanted that because of the stitching that I did. So, but I really like the way the backing came out, the colors. I love those sprays. I'm telling you, go to Tuesday Morning and get them. They are the easiest thing to use for mixed media. I highly recommend them. And so now I'm just, gluing everything down. And I glued down the veneer now, the wood veneer that I painted and I stitched. And now I'm going to go in with my title. And it's just simple. You and Me. Because it's me and my son. And I went in with these gold. And I just love all these phrases. And this Truly Grateful collection are just awesome. All the thickers. I just love, love, love this collection. And it's great for fall too. So if you have any fall pictures, it's really good for that too, for layouts. And now I just go in and glue them because I'm like, okay, these aren't going to stick on here either. They're not really that sticky, so you're just better off gluing everything. And so now I'm just gluing that down. And I really don't think there's... Oh, yeah, I do go in with one more thing that you'll see in a minute. I was going to use those, and then I ended up taking them off. I don't know why. I didn't want them there. And I did journal, though, there off camera. Because we were part of the contest was, the challenge was to journal, have journaling on there too. So I do go in and I do journal after off camera. And I did put this little wood sticker on there. This wood button sticker that has a heart. I did stick that on there. And really, I think that's it. Now I go in with my splatters. And I'm just using the same paints, only I'm splattering with them. And then after that, there was just a lot of white going on. And for me, I don't know, I just can't stick with just the white background. There has to be something else going on for me. I guess I'm just a busy type of person. I like a lot of color. I like a lot of stuff. I don't know. It's just how I scrap. So after I go in with the splatters, I do go in and tear the right hand up corner and the bottom left hand corner. I tear it just a little bit, and I peek a little bit of the Truly Grateful collection. See that? The same pattern paper that I used to back my photo, I do on the top and the bottom. Just a little piece. And I just wanted to bring something else in. I don't know. I just couldn't deal with it being so white in those sections. It's got to be just me. I don't know. But that's what I did. So I hope you liked this. I think it turned out great. I really love it. My son really liked it a lot. And I did just dress it a little bit more. And thank you so much for subscribing to my channel and watching. And I love all the comments I'm getting from you guys. And I truly appreciate it. And I'll see you guys again soon. And now I'm going to show you some close-ups. I think. Where are the close-ups? There they are. There you go. See how pretty it is? I love those sprays. So go out and buy them Tuesday morning. Tattered Angels Glimmer Mist. Thanks for watching. See you again soon. Bye.